Okay, we're on. Oh, wait a second. It's probably not a good idea. Over here. Okay, can you guys hear and see me? If you can't hear me, then what I'm going to tell you is not going to make any sense. But click on your little okay, click on your little sound icon once or twice, and it should be working. So I'm going to close this screen right here. Okay, so we're good to go. What we're going to do, I apologize, we were supposed to come on at 10 o'clock tonight, and we're going to be discussing the first 5 cases that I've worked on. But there's a storm tomorrow, they don't have school, so my son's up and he wants to play video games. We only have one PC, so we're gonna knock this out real quick. So the first case up will be Natalee Holloway. Now if you guys click on where it says open cases, it's actually case number 1. And this case was opened January 27th, 2006. And this is a picture of Natalee Holloway. So what we decided to do is we're going to bring up these old cases, go one by one in numeric order, and see if we can get some more information on them. And I can put out what I've done on the case, and we can add stuff in real time. Samuel, how come every time I get on here you want to? Samuel, when we can add stuff as we go. So I also have Deborah on the phone with me. Deborah, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Brian.
Okay, let me turn the volume up a little bit. So can you tell us a little bit about the disappearance of Natalee Holloway?
Yes, Natalee has been missing since May 30th, I believe, and that is 2005. She went missing while she was on vacation in Aruba with her classmates, and there's been the recent activity with Ron Vandersloot.
Yes, I've heard that.
And so some of that posted.
Please. Yeah, there's been recent activity with Vandersloot. I know. Apparently, they said they had a confession, and then that they found some information where now he's talking about that she was trafficked, or he was involved in another trafficking case. Is that right?
That's correct. And recently, when he spoke on Greta Van Susteren's show,
right,
he made admission on there. They had information on there that he was admitting it.
Okay, he was admitting what?
Now, that is what he had done with Natalee, human trafficking.
Okay, that's really interesting too, because I started this in January. This was opened January 27th, 2006. Sorry, my son is doing something here. You're gonna hurt yourself. At that point, I said she was alive. I still think she's alive, and I do think she was trafficked out of the country. Ever since then, we've been working on areas of where she might be, and it all comes back to the one same location in Colombia. I realize that most people think that she's deceased from what news reports have said as far as drugs on the beach, and apparently Vandersloot's confession, where he said she was foaming at the mouth, and some other words that I don't want to mention right now. So most people seem to think that she was dumped in the ocean. I disagree with that, and I disagreed with that the whole time. I think she's very much alive, and I also think that she. I'm sorry. Hang on one second. I think that she was pregnant and had a child, and I do think she's still in Colombia. Now we've done a lot of work on this case. There's 15 or 20 pages that we have up, but it starts off with case number 1. If you guys are there, you can click on it. We've had a lot of correspondence back and forth over the years, and it all still seems to indicate she's still there. We had one person, I believe, back. You weren't with me, Deborah. I think about 7 or 8 months after I opened this case, it actually went to an area, and there is an area called Frog Legs.
Found it in the car. Dad found it.
Oh, cool. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, we got to build this car a little bit. So,
I can
she went out to there, and there is a place called Frog Legs, and I can't pronounce the name. Do you know the name?
Can I practice?
I'm talking about in Colombia.
Can I practice?
Yes, I do.
Oh, Dad.
Baraquilla.
We can make a truck that's almost like this. Like,
We can. Please let me do this.
can I practice?
Yes, over there.
Can I practice?
Yeah.
I think that is how you would pronounce it, even though the end of it is Q-U-I-L-L-A.
Can I practice making
So
Yes.
that would be
Yes.
G-A-R-A-N-Q-U-I-L-L-A.
Okay, which is in Colombia. Now we have maps of that. We actually have the nightclub in question, and the pictures did match up. So I'm almost certain that she was at this nightclub, and I do believe that she was trafficked.
Where's that cutting thing?
I don't over there. Please, just go over there. I think that she was taken out of the country by this guy, and he's done it before, and he's probably still doing it. I think this time maybe he got caught. I do realize that the reports say otherwise, but I have to go with my dreams, and this is what I believe in this case. I'm just going down the case file here of stuff that people sent to and from, and once again, it's more stuff indicating that she was trafficked. And that area is in Colombia is a hub for human trafficking, and it does go on all the time. Looking here, there's also a lot of dream drawings that were related to this too, and they are on the bottom of the page. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll see that, along with a couple new videos. And I lost Deborah. I'm going to get her back on the phone. What I want to say though is, all the reports, at least that I've seen on this case, come from this one reporter, and this reporter has it in his mind to, get him to confess for something, and he might be right.
The one that has the sanding in it.
I don't know, but you have to realize his intentions too. He's set on making some type of confession, and I think Vandersloot could have said anything to him. Maybe at this time he knew he was being recorded. I mean, I don't think he really cares. That's pretty obvious. But again, I want to stress that I think Natalee is alive, and more than likely she's probably still in Colombia.